Reminder of our top story at this hour: Pakistan closing its airspace in retaliation to closing its airspace to Indian carriers after New Delhi's suspension of a critical water-sharing treaty. This in the wake of Tuesday's terror attack in Indian-administered Kashmir. 26 tourists killed by militants, sparking the worst diplomatic crisis in years between those rival neighbors. Well, for more on this story, we can go to Haryana state in India, to Gurugram. Manoj Kumar Channan is a columnist and retired colonel from the Indian Army. Thank you for speaking with us here on France 24.
Good evening, François Picard. It's a pleasure for me to join you this evening on this important news broadcast that you're doing. And I'm happy to be speaking to the environment through your channel.
5 years ago, the last time there was killing of this magnitude in Indian-administered Kashmir, there were tit-for-tat airstrikes on militant groups across borders, but war was avoided. How is it looking today?
After the Pulwama blast that happened, in which we lost 40 paramilitary Central Armed Police Forces soldiers, this killing of 26 personnel, tourists in Pahalgam, is a very dastardly act. And this is messaging that has been done by the perpetrators, which are supported by the Pakistan establishment, reflects the shifting geopolitical dynamics which coincides with India's raising global stature and Pakistan's internal fragility. And at the same time, as you're aware, Pakistan intelligence agencies are facing a nightmare in the Balochistan and Pakhtunkhwa area. And also the fact that with all these problems that they have internal, they were losing a grip on Kashmir, which has seen a phenomenal rise in its economy. And with this attack, they have sort of ensured that the tourist exodus takes place. The local Kashmiri people who depend on tourism for their bread and butter are the ones who will suffer. And I think there are no words to condemn such kind of an act.
So we earlier were speaking with our correspondent in Islamabad. People there are very surprised. This group that claims responsibility, hitherto unknown to people in Islamabad, you say supported by the establishment. What do you have as elements to back that up?
So at the moment, as you're aware, the investigation is going on, but whatever is the electronic signature, as what we are reading in the press and hearing from government sources, is that the resistance front, which is an offshoot of the Lashkar-e-Taiba, is the one which has reportedly carried out this attack. And there are reportedly about 30 such foreign-trained militants operating in the Kashmir Valley as we speak. And these folks are not using themselves at most times directly involving themselves in the attacks, but they're using the locals who are pro their thought process and ideology to carry out one-off attacks. As you may be aware, that out of these 6 terrorists that sort of attacked these tourists, 4 were foreign terrorists and 2 were probably local terrorists who had actually guided and aided and abetted this massacre.
We're going to have to leave it there, unfortunately, because we have to cross to Washington. I want to thank you so much for joining us there from Gurugram, India. I want to thank Manoj Kumar Channan for being with us.